This shouldn't be a thing.
As we always say, if you have a thing you think should not be, send it into Greg and me at Jane Says at civicmedia.us. This from Mediaite. Ahmad Austin Jr. with the byline. The headline reads, Watch. Tourist flees Italian museum after sitting on Van Gogh chair and crushing it.
I mean,
Last week at a museum in Verona, footage showed a man and a woman posing next to a chair in the museum, the Palazzo Maffi. Palazzo Maffi.
muffin.
That too. Posing next to a chair in museum. It was created by an Italian artist. It's called the Van Gogh chair because it is a tribute to Vincent van Gogh's 1888 painting, Van Gogh's The Chair.
Very convoluted.
This chair was adorned with Swarovski crystals.
Yeah.
First, the woman squatted next to the chair as if she was going to sit on it. The man she was with took a photo of her. Moments later, they switched places. This is where the mistake came in. After remaining in that pose for several seconds, the man then tried to sit in the chair covered with Swarovski crystals. Unsurprisingly, the glass chair immediately broke. It just shattered. He sat on the thing and it just shattered. The woman quickly helped the man up, and then after taking a moment to realize what they've done, they ran out of the museum. Museum director Vanessa Carlton telling the BBC this was a nightmare. Of course, it was an accident, but these people left without telling us what they had done. This is a nightmare for any museum. At the time of the writing, the people in the video had not been identified. The museum has not given an estimated value for this Van Gogh chair.
I don't want to ask, but I'm going to ask. Do we have any idea where they were from?
We do not yet. I know you're afraid they're Americans.
I am both terrified and not shocked.
I do want to say, though, that my husband and I have done some traveling and done quite a bit of traveling overseas. And we were at the Louvre in Paris a number of years ago. And there were people climbing on statues that were not Americans.
Why was there nobody there saying, hey,
well, because
get off the thing.
Get off the statue. Eventually someone came around and said, don't climb on the art. But as a species, I just don't know how bright we are sometimes.
I mean, this is just the... There are little ropes around it. That is the international sign of don't.
Yeah, of don't sit
or
here.
Or you can't get in this club yet. I mean, it's one of the other things. And that is why I think it was two Americans. They saw those ropes and go, that
doesn't apply to us.
I'm fine. Well, I want to sit on a bumpy glass chair.
Well, we will keep an eye on this and see if they ever find the perpetrators. Hopefully they don't belong to us.
Yeah, I hope they're like Canadian or like Swiss or
somewhere else.
A country that we're jealous of. Or Minnesotans.
We'll just blame Minnesota.
Exactly.
No, Minnesota people are too nice. They would never do that.
Oh, they would definitely own up.
You're right. You're right. And then they'd bring a new chair. That wraps up today's episode of
This shouldn't be a thing.